Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Okay,
Walaikum
how's
assalam
everyone?
warahmatullah.
Sorry, somebody was saying something. Walaikum salam. Okay, we'll just start in a few seconds here, a few minutes. Let me quickly set up the lesson here. Is everyone able to see my screen?
Yeah,
And is the sound quality okay?
mine is okay.
Are you able to hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. So let's see. You have 11 people online. Just give them a minute or so. It's just 10 o'clock. So inshallah, we'll get started soon. So how's everyone doing today?
Alhamdulillah.
Okay. And are you getting the messages on the WhatsApp okay?
हेलो
Yes.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम आबिद भाई आवाज नहीं आ रहा है आपका
आवाज नहीं आ रहा? Can you hear me now?
I can.
I can.
हेलो
Hello.
I can hear you.
Mine is good.
Is it clear? Is the
Can't
sound
hear you.
okay?
Yes.
Brother Khalid, check your mic speakers, please. Okay. Okay. All right. So more people are here now. Okay, inshallah, we'll start. So at this moment, Brother Khalid, are you able to hear me now? Brother Khalid? Okay. All right. Sister Homa, Assalamu alaikum.
वालेकुम अस्सलाम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू
Assalamu alaikum.
Okay, so Brother Khalid, are you able to hear me now?
Yes, sorry, it was my problem. My headphone
Okay, not a problem.
was not connected properly.
So can I ask you and Sister Homa to be my assistant and keep an eye on the chat if somebody's asking or saying something, because when I'm speaking, then hard for me to switch between
Yes,
the chat.
okay. Yeah, inshallah we'll keep a chat on this one.
Yes.
Yeah,
And I encourage everyone to say every once in a while something. We are like a family, so no need to worry. Just be feel okay to call or talk. You know, we're all just like a big family here. Okay, so with this introduction, let me just start officially. नहमदुहु व नुसल्ली अला रसूलिल करीम अम्मा बाद औज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम अस्सलामु अलैकुम व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू everyone.
वालेकुम अस्सलाम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू.
With the extreme mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, alhamdulillah, that once again we are together and we are going to continue this learning together. And inshallah, today's lecture is very interesting. I'm sure you'll find it very enjoyable and fun. And we'll try to make it fun and we'll learn a lot of things together. And we'll make it easy in the process as well. So
Inshallah.
let's start with our du'as so that we can put barakah in our session. So, قال الله تعالى إن هدى الله هو الهدى. Now, I'm not going into the translation of these verses at this time, but when we get to the end of the class, inshallah, most of you will be able to understand this or some part of it, right? وقال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم خيركم من تعلم القرآن وعلمه. That, and I would like to stress about this hadith, that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the best among you is the one who learns the Quran and then teaches it. And this is one of the hadith, is our mission statement, that we're all trying to be the student of the Quran, so that first we learn it ourselves, we get really good at it, and inshallah then we will start, or during that learning we will also transfer it to other people. So Sadaqallahu al-Azim wa Sadaqa Rasuluhul Kareem. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Allahumma arhamni bil Quranil Azim waj'alhu li imaman wa nuran wa hudan wa rahmah waj'alhu li hujjatayn ya rabbil alamin. Ameen.
Ameen.
Rabbi yassir wa la tu'assir wa tammim bil khair. So this little dua we just said, Rabbi yassir, meaning, oh our Allah, make it easy for us. Wa la tu'assir, don't make it hard or difficult. Wa tammim bil khair,
Right.
and finish it or complete it with khair. Yeah. So alhamdulillah, with this understanding, we are going to start our lecture today, and we will do a quick review of what we did last time, so that we refresh our memory, and then we go to the next lecture. Okay, mashallah, we have 21 people. Some of the people might be joining soon, or they're missing out today, but inshallah we'll wait for them as they come along.
Yeah,
If
looks
you
like
know
brother
somebody, yes, go ahead.
just doesn't have the internet.
Oh, Brother Ijaz doesn't have it. Not a problem. So if you know anybody who was supposed to be here and you feel that they don't have the information, maybe you can share the information with them. Okay.
Inshallah.
So before I do this, let me quickly talk about this thing. Let's see. Remember this link I sent you guys? Okay, if you don't talk to me, then I wouldn't know.
Yes,
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
we
yeah.
received it. Thank
You
you.
all
did
right.
send, yeah.
So this link was sent, and this is how it looks like. And if some of you don't know what to do with it, basically this is the link. If you click here, you'll be able to make the fee payment, right? So if you click it, you will see the fee payment here. Okay, so you make $50 and then you pay the fee if you haven't done so. Over here, if you want to know how many classes or the previous classes, the recordings, you click on it, and you basically see the YouTube channel. We have session 1 and session 2, and inshallah today the session 3 will be added here as well. So if somebody wants to catch up with the class and they don't know where to go, if they simply go here, click on this link, they will be able to see these classes. Okay. If they want to join the meeting and they don't have the meeting request, all they do, they click on this link and they will be connected to the Zoom on Saturday at 10 o'clock, not before that. Yeah. Okay. Similarly, if you are still not part of the WhatsApp group, if you click here, you will become part of the WhatsApp group. And then some links and tools, which I have basically added right here in more graphical way, so that you don't have to worry about it. So if you look at it, is technically taking you to recitequran.com, which is right here. And this is Quran Corpus. And there's another tool called Easy Quranic Arabic. And I have given you a very good resource called 80% of Quranic words. So if you on your own time, if you would like to increase your knowledge about the vocabulary, inshallah, you can click on this link, and everything is available to you on the internet. Here you can see these are, you can make it bigger, so you can go bigger and you can see what these words are, and we will talk more about them as we go along. I'm just quickly giving you a preview of this page, that what this page offers you. Now this these sessions right here, they will appear like this. If you are on the computer, you can click on them and they will expand like this. If you're on the phone, you would tap on it and they will open like this. Now, I still have to update this section, but so far I have the Arabic conversation. So if you click on this, and let's say your computer doesn't have Office, like the publisher, which is required to play this, so you don't need that because I'm doing it on the internet. So this information, as you can see, now you can play this presentation without much effort. Are we so far so good? This is good enough?
Alhamdulillah.
Okay.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay, so if you didn't know what to do with this, this is what it meant. That I'm just trying to make it easy, and I will keep on adding more information as I have more time. But please click on these links. Click on this link if you haven't paid. And Zoom next time, the Zoom meeting invite never changes till the rest of the 10 sessions. So every time it's the same. If you open this on your phone and just click on it, inshallah, you will be connected to Zoom. Okay. So with that out of the way, let's go back to our class, we had it over here. So, how many parts of speech we learned last time? English has how many parts of speech?
8.
8. And how many Arabic has?
3.
3.
3. So what happened to Arabic? What they did, they took 5 of the English ones, like nouns, pronouns, adjectives, adverbs, interjection, and they grouped them together into one.
1.
Yes. And the verb is verb, which is same as in Arabic, and the harf become conjunction and the preposition. Do we still remember this from last time?
Yes.
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, so do we know what a noun means?
Yes.
Okay, anybody, maybe somebody new might be, if they want to tell, what is a noun?
Names and places.
Name of a
Things.
thing, place, a person, an idea. Technically, everything in any language has a name, right? Like a computer, like some person named Khalid, some person, there is like a place called kitchen. And these names, can they be specific? Like Abid is a specific name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Boy is a common name. It's not a specific name. But if I say the boy, then is it become a specific?
Yes.
Yes. So learn thing about noun that they can be specific, they can be common, and they can be like for everything, person and a place, an idea, and objective. Now, what is a pronoun? Who can tell me what a pronoun is?
Preposition.
Okay,
You-
I can't hear you
Used
very loud
instead
and
of
clear.
noun.
That's a good definition. So something which is used instead of a noun. Can you give me an example?
He, she, they.
All right, perfect. So if I'm saying a long sentence, I can say, Brother Khalid came to the class, he learned Arabic. Yes. So in the second sentence, I did not say Khalid again, I said he. If I say Fatima went to the market, she bought apples. So what am I saying? That if I need to continue talking about Fatima, instead of saying Fatima went to the market, Fatima bought apples, Fatima then went to the plaza, then I'm just keep repeating Fatima, right? Which is not the nice way of talking. So we say we mention the name first time, and then we switch over to the pronoun. Everybody good with that information? Okay.
Yes.
What is an adjective, Sister Jahan?
It's a description.
It's a description of a noun.
Yeah, of a noun.
Yes. Like for example, if I say a tall man, or a brave boy, or
Yeah,
an
so
intelligent
tall-
girl.
Yeah,
Yes.
so tall and brave and intelligent is adjective.
Like a quality, right? Either the quality could be a good or could be a bad, right? The boy
Yes.
is a liar, or this man is cruel, or this this person is
Yeah.
bad.
So it
these
describes
are-
the noun. It
Yes.
describes the noun. Yeah.
It describes the noun in a good way or a bad way, right? It gives us more information. Now, what is an adverb? Who can tell me? Brother Fahad, can you tell me what an adverb is?
It describes a verb.
It describes a verb. For example, can you give me an example?
It's something that describes time and place. For instance, early, tomorrow, outside, inside.
Oh, mashallah. So it looks like, so you did study, mashallah. Brother Fahad, I'm very impressed. Okay. Mashallah, you're absolutely right. So the easy way to find out about an adverb in an English language, we find the word ly at the end. It's an action, and then there is ly at the end. Slowly, quickly, happily, those things are called adverbs, and they represent a place or a time. Yeah? Okay, good job. What is an interjection? Sister Amirun Nisa. Okay, Brother Khurram, would you like to tell us about interjection?
Sorry, Brother Amit.
No problem. No need to be sorry. Anybody else? Any volunteers? What is an interjection?
Something that connects to sentences. Is that what you're talking about?
Okay, but is that conjunction?
Yeah, that is a conjunction. I'm not sure what an interjection
Okay.
is.
All right. So anybody else who wants to add to the interjection?
Interjection is basically an expression of feeling like wow, oh, something like that.
Alhamdulillah. Okay. We'll quickly look at that. So just hold on that thought. Now, what is a verb, Brother Wasim?
A verb describes an action.
Okay. Now, what is the main difference between a noun and a verb? What additional information would you like to share with us?
So noun is, as everybody said, that it's kind of name of a place, animal, thing, but
Yeah.
what that person or object is doing. So say Khalid ran. So
Yeah.
ran is a verb that he
Yes.
or is running. So then its verb can be past tense, present tense, and future tense.
Perfect. That's what I wanted to hear. So there is a tense. It
Tense.
tells you that that action was happened in the past or in the present or in the future. Yes. So that's the main difference between, because a verb, if I say sleep, is sleep a noun? Sleep is a
No.
noun,
No,
right?
it's a
Noun.
verb.
Sleep. Yeah, okay, but if I say to sleep, is that a noun?
Yes.
Right? But sleeping is telling me that I did an action of sleeping. And that action, sleeping, is happening right now.
Yes.
If I
Yes.
say slept, does it mean it was done in the past?
Yes.
Yeah,
And if
slept
I
is
say,
past.
yes, if I'll be sleeping, will be sleeping, that's in the future.
Future.
So that tense differentiates a verb between the noun and the verb also, because there is no tense in the noun. If I say Hamid, I don't care whether it's present, past, or future. So just wanted to give you that little additional information so that when we next time we think about it, our minds are clear about that. Okay, Jazakallah khair, Brother Wasim, that was great. Okay, what is conjunction? Conjunction.
Conjunction actually
That adds to phrases to
Okay.
connect.
Connects. So
Connects.
could it be like and?
Yes.
And but.
Yes,
And
something like
or
that.
if, but.
Yes. Good job. What is a preposition? Manal? Sister Manal? Would you like to tell me what a preposition is?
I'm sorry, I don't really understand.
No
that.
problem. No, a preposition, remember those words like to,
To,
from?
from, in, with.
Yes. Now, do they make any sense by themselves?
No.
No.
So what do you
It
need?
needs noun or verb.
Noun or verb. Jazakallah khairan, mashallah. So you know it. It's just that it just took a while to get back to you. Okay, so far this review, are you guys finding it okay?
Yes.
This is a good juggling of your memory?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good, alhamdulillah. Yes, question?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to fast forward to something where we had a problem. So for example, here, did we talk about interjection here at all? Maybe we did not
Yeah,
talk
we
about
did.
interjection.
Oh no, we didn't talk it last time. So.
Okay, so that's why most of us didn't know what is going on. So the fail is fine. Okay, harfun, we got it. Now conjunction, did we talk about conjunction? We didn't talk about conjunction either. But conjunction is like when we say and, or, things like that. Okay, now today, before we jump on to this one, let's quickly do this exercise one more time. Okay, this one right here. Okay. So let's do this. Now we will do this quickly because we want to save some time. So we know this we did last time, right? So what is khalaqa? Is it a verb, fail, or ism?
yeah,
A verb.
past
It's a
tense.
verb. Okay, good. So if you answered it, try not to answer next time. So it is a fail because khalaqa mean he created. Okay, najmun. Quickly, somebody just say it.
Noun.
Noun. Good job. All right. Rusulun.
Noun.
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 Ismun.
Ismun. Very good. Okay. Fi.
Harf.
Manal. Sorry,
Harf.
Sister Manal.
Oh.
Fi. Sister Manal. Aiza. Sister Aiza. Rian.
Yes.
Anybody?
Yes.
Fi will be harfun.
Hmm.
Good job. Very good. Okay. Nasara. Some brothers. Anybody?
Failun.
Elon. Good job. He helped. Daraba.
Verb.
Daraba. Who said ism?
Failun.
Felon, right? Meaning he hit, basically. Ala. Who's going to tell me that?
Harf.
Arfun. Okay. Now I need some sister to tell me. Allah, we did that, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see. Salihun. Sister Asim,
Noun.
Brother Taj, let's give some a chance to the
It's a
sisters.
noun.
It's a noun. Jazakallah khair. Okay. Tiflun. What is tiflun?
Noun.
Noun. Very good. Very good. Abada. Do you know the meaning of abada? He worshipped.
Worship.
Worshipped.
So it's a
Fail.
felon.
Fail.
Zakara. As soon as you know the meaning,
Verb.
you will know
Felon.
so okay, he remembered, right? Okay, next one. Hold on, everyone. I need somebody new to say. Brother Shaukat, what is the letter ba? Brother Shaukat?
Sorry, I don't know even the meaning. What does this?
Okay, this is a harf. The meaning is in, with, and it's a harfun.
Harfun.
So yeah, so I think you were not present in the last class. So in the last class, what we did, we identified the three basic types of word. In Arabic, the three basic type of words are ismun, failun, and harfun. So this is a example of a harf.
Yeah,
go
I did
ahead.
went through the class, but I didn't got time to practice.
Okay, no worries. So now you know the meaning of ba, right?
Ji.
Okay. So brother Imran, what is min?
Min means you mean the
From?
meaning from?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Harfun, jazakallah. So as soon as you know the meaning, it actually gives you an idea what's going on. Okay, hold on to the thought. I'm going to ask somebody, Rabbun, and I need brother Asim. Is it? Did I say your name right, brother Asim?
Yes, it's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, Jazakallah. Rabbun is God, which means ism, I think. I believe.
Very good. Yes. You should be
Jazakallah.
confident, no problem, because any name is ismun. Okay, creator. Okay. Allahu. Sister Jahan.
It's a ism.
Very good. Okay. Did I miss anything? No. Okay. So do we need more exercise on this, or are we good?
Good.
Okay. So was that a good quick preview is good, or do we need more review on this? If you have questions, I can go back and I can give you some more details.
So we will cover interjection, right? After this.
Inshallah, we'll come to interjection and conjunction. I'll try to find some examples and give it to you. But today's lecture is going to be about, so we have already learned the distinction between ismun, failun, and harfun. Agree?
Yeah.
Okay. So today and in the next few lessons, we are going to focus on the ismun. Our focus will be on what? Ismun. Okay. Now, ismun has 4 properties. Okay. Whenever I say a name, there are 4 things attached with it. Do you know what those 4 things are? The 4 things are gender, number, a type, and status. Okay. So in order to understand that, if I take the word, if I say a noun, boy, okay, when I say a boy, what do you understand about his gender? Is he a male or a female? Male, right? So right away, you knew one detail about the boy. As soon as I say girl, what information you got about the gender of that name?
Excuse me, somebody's complaining they cannot see the screen.
Yeah, Brother Khurram.
Okay, Brother Khurram, let's try again. Can you see it now, Brother Khurram?
Jazakallah khair. I can see it now. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. So the topic of our discussion today is, we first learned that the word can be of three types: ismun, fe'lun, and harfun. Now we are going to focus on the ism, and we will learn a lot of detail about the ism. So from now on, anytime I say ism, you need to think about four things. And what are those four things? Please repeat after me. The gender,
Gender,
the
number,
Number,
the
type,
type,
and
the
status.
status. Now, I will tell you more details about that, and then we will also talk about the Arabic names for them. But for now, I just want to focus and understand what I'm talking about. So I give you an example of a boy. Now, boy, we know it is a noun. We're talking about any boy, a common noun. Yes?
Yeah.
But as soon as I said noun, what do we know about that boy? We know that gender-wise, he is a male. Yes?
Yeah.
If I say girl is a noun?
Yes.
As soon as I said that, you know that a girl is female. Yes? Okay. The next detail about a boy, when I say a boy, how many boys we're talking about?
One.
One, it's number.
One. So we also need to know the number of the noun. Like, are we talking about one? Are we talking about two? Are we talking about more than two? Yes? So in English, we will say one mean singular. Yes? The two mean
Plural.
Plural.
no. In English, you can say is plural, but in Arabic, for two, we have dual,
Dual.
meaning two. And more than two will be plural in Arabic. And the Arabic word for plural will be jama. Okay, we'll talk about that in a second. So ism, right away I know the gender. The gender pops in my head by looking at the noun. Then also pops up the number. So far so good. Are we okay with this? Okay. Now the third thing is, if I say a boy, is it a common noun?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
If I say the boy, is it a proper noun?
Proper
Yes.
noun. It's a proper noun.
Perfect. So the third thing you need to know about a noun, whether it is a common noun or a proper noun. Is this hard? This information is basically, I'm teaching you English grammar for now. Yeah. So what's the third thing we need to know? If I say a boy, is that a common noun?
Yes.
Yes, that's a
If
common.
I say Zaidun, is that a common noun?
Proper
Yes.
Proper noun, because Zaidun is the name of a person, right? The name of a specific person is a proper noun. So you would know the type of the noun. The third thing is the status. Okay? In Arabic, we call them Arab, but that is not the full definition. A status means that what is the role of that noun in a sentence. Okay? To give you an example, if I say the boy went to the school, in this sentence, what is the role of the boy?
Went to school.
He is the doer of the action. He is the doer of the action. He is the one who is going to the school, right?
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? Think about it. When I say status, what do we mean by that? And by the way, we'll spend 2 sessions on status. So right now, I want you to understand the overall high-level meaning of status. In a sentence, we will have nouns, right?
Yes.
In any sentence, you will have nouns. When you have nouns, what is the role of that noun in that sentence will be determined by the status of the noun. Okay? So example number 1. If I say the boy went to the school, the noun here is boy, and he is in the status of the subject. Subject mean he is the one who's doing the action.
So
Yeah.
it's like a verb.
Yeah.
Sorry, question?
So is it like a verb?
No, no, no. The status of the noun, the
So
function
status
of
is a doer?
status is the doer. I mean, in this sentence, the status of the noun boy is the doer. Another name for the doer is subject. Making sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zaidun hit the boy. Zaid hit the boy. Now, the same boy who was going to the school first, was he the doer of the action?
Yes.
Yes.
But in the second sentence, Zaid is hitting the boy.
Mm-hmm.
So, is the boy still the doer or he's
No.
the subject?
Is the subject.
He's a subject.
Is the subject. Now, how do we tell that the boy is in the status of a subject? The status of the noun will tell us that whether he is the doer or the subject. Is that making sense? Or the
Brother Abid?
object?
Brother
Yes.
Abid,
Subject is still the doer. So we are talking about object here. So
object.
Okay. Yes. Sorry. So, in the
Action
second
pronouns.
sentence, sorry, go ahead. Question?
So,
Yeah,
Brother Abid, yes. I
One
was
at a
asking,
time, please. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. So, how do we identify if it's a doer or if it's something else by looking
Okay.
at the noun?
Perfect. I'll tell you that. So, what I'm trying to say to you today, that first understand high level about ism. Ism has 4 properties. Okay, it will have a gender, which is either male or female. It's going to have a number, meaning is 1, 2, or more than 2. Third is going to have either a common noun or a proper noun. The fourth thing is the status of the noun. And the reason we want to know the status of the noun, because it will tell us that in a sentence whether that noun is acting as a subject or an object, or the third one I just need to explain that. Now, moving on, today's lecture will be on gender, and then there will be a lecture on number, and then there will be a lecture on type, and then there will be 2 lectures on Arab. And when we get to that, I will be writing everything in front of you so that you will understand, and all these questions will be answered in that session. But today, when you think about a status, you just need to know that this will tell me what is the role of a noun in a sentence. Is that good enough information at the moment?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. So today, just please stay with me. Don't get ahead of me. 4 things I want you to remember. Let's repeat them. A noun will have a gender, a number, a type, and a status. Okay. Once we get past that, I'm going to give you more detail, and that will help you understand even more. But is this information so far enough for you to move forward to the next slide?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. So now the next slide will give you more information. Over here, gender is the first of the 4 properties of the ism. Let me see what happened to my slide here. Okay. I'm missing something here. What happened? Okay. Oh, I'm in the wrong slide here. Just give me a quick second because I'm supposed to be here. Okay. All right. So this is the right slide. Okay. So we looked at this slide. The next slide, I want you to look at this one. Now, in here, you will find the Arabic words with it too. So what is the noun and its qualities? I'm calling it properties, and we can also call them qualities. A noun is a word that names a person, place, or thing, as in Khalid, museum, or book. It can be indefinite or definite. Indefinite mean it can be a common noun, or definite mean it can be a proper noun. It can be singular, dual, or plural, which tells me about the number of the noun. It can be a masculine or feminine. That tells me the gender of the noun. It can carry any 3 harakas, the vowels, which is the fatatan, dammatan, kasratan. In a sentence, it functions as a subject or the object. Are we good?
Yep.
Okay, gender, number, the definiteness or indefiniteness, I made it simple, I call it type. and the case ending is the Arab or the status. Okay. Now, when you say somebody male in Arabic, we call it muzakkar. Okay. And when we say talk about female, we say muannath.
Muannath.
Yes. When you talk about the plural, at-tazkiru wa tanisu, what it mean? When you're telling me whether this noun is a male or a female. Al-adad is the number. Adad mean, is it a singular, wahid, or musanna, dual, or jama,
Jama.
plural. Yeah. And if it's tarif or tankir, meaning is it a proper noun or it is a common noun? And then the status. Okay. So look at the tazkir or tanis, that a noun can be categorized into two categories with respect to its gender: al-masculine, al-mudhakkar, and al-muannas, the feminine. Each noun, whether it is a person, place, animal, or thing, is either masculine or feminine. So far, so good?
Yeah,
Yes.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay, everybody went so quiet. So I just want to know that
Alhamdulillah.
you're with me. Okay. So now let me give you a rule of thumb. What is the rule of thumb? Every noun in Arabic by default is masculine. What does that mean?
That means it's like it's always mostly it's going to be masculine. Otherwise, if it's
Yes. So we yes.
there are
go
reasons
ahead.
of not being masculine that we'll discuss, I
Right.
guess, later.
Right. That's exactly what we're going to discuss today. So, brothers and sisters, write this down somewhere, that whenever we take a noun in Arabic, by default, we will consider it male. Any noun which comes in front of us, we will say it is masculine until we prove that it is feminine. Are you guys with me on this?
Wait,
Yes.
what are we supposed to write?
Okay, a noun in Arabic is masculine by default. It's written right over here. A noun is masculine by default. Okay. In Arabic, most feminine nouns that refers to human are derived from masculine nouns by adding the feminine marker. This ta here, you see this round ta here? If I say talibun, what is the meaning of talibun? A student.
Student.
But as soon as I say talibun, I know that I'm talking about a male student. Like a boy. If I say talibatun, then I'm talking about a student who is a female, a girl, a woman. Yeah. These are the people who are living. These are humans. Because a student is human.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. If I say walidun, walidun mean your dad. Then what do you call your mom?
Walidatun.
Walidatun, right? And zawjun, like a spouse, and zawjatun, a spouse also, but the female, the wife.
Female.
Zawjun is husband, and the wife is zawjatun. So what happens? You take the word and you add this round ta at the end of it, then it becomes feminine. Got it?
Yeah. Got it.
Okay, so we'll come back to this. I'm going to go quickly, like this one. Look at this one. A singular noun is like one person or an entity. A dual musanna refers to two, and a jama refers to two or three or more, right? So the dual is derived from the singular by adding the ani sound. Meaning, if I say talibun, that means a single student. If I say talibani, that means two student. Making sense, guys? Yeah. The new students.
Sorry,
yes.
Ji. Talibani is two, or it's more than one?
Two.
Okay, means it's specific two.
Yes, because we're talking about musanna. Musanna mean two. So if you say kalam, how many kalam mean pen or pencil? Yes?
One.
So one kalam. If I say kalamani, how many pens I'm talking about?
Two.
Two. If I say aklamun, how many columns I'm talking about?
More than two.
More than two. So kitabun. Kitabun is a book. How many books? One book.
One book.
If I say kitabani, how many books I'm talking about?
Two.
Two books. Sayyaratun. Now sayyaratun is a car. Yes. If I say two cars, I'm going to say sayyaratan. Yes. Similarly, when we say jama, so a simple example for jama will be muslimun. Muslimun mean a Muslim or a Muslim. How many Muslim you're talking about? One.
One.
If I say muslimani, how many Muslims I'm talking about?
Two.
Two. If I say muslimuna, how many I'm talking about?
More than two.
More
two.
than three.
So today our subject is not the other. So I just wanted to give you some examples so that you know in your brain that, okay, this is what we're going to be talking about in the next session, because today our focus is on the gender. Okay. So now you understand.
So Brother Abid, sorry,
Yes.
Brother Abid, so Tani, if you do the Ani, it's two. What
Yeah.
about more than two?
You know, muslimuna, the una sound.
Una.
Okay.
So Una would be more than two, Jama.
More than two. Yes. And we will do a lot of exercises on that. So inshallah, just stay put. We will go and do that, inshallah. Okay. So, and this is the Arab. Okay. So Arab, how do we understand it right now without going into further detail? So if I take the word kitab, is kitab a noun?
Yes.
Okay. So if I say kitabun, that is halat rafa. That is halat rafa. There are three halas or three statuses in the Arabic words. They are known as rafa, nasab, and jar. Say it with me. Rafa,
Rafa.
nasab,
Nasab.
and
Nasab.
jar.
Jar.
And jar, right? So if you want to understand in the Arabic, if you see a word kitabun, that is halat rafa. Okay. And halat rafa mean if this word or if this noun comes in a sentence, the role or function of this noun will be subject. Is that making sense now, what I was saying earlier? There is a subject and there is an object. If I say kitabun, that will be the subject of that sentence. If I say kitaban, that is the halate nasab. And that will make a book an object in that sentence. The role of the book will be, what will be the role of the book? Object. Now, remember, if I go back to the same example of the boy, I said the boy went to the school. So his action was the doer. He was the subject of that sentence. When I said Zaid hit the boy, then I was saying that he was the object of the sentence. Who was the doer in that second sentence? Zaidun.
Zaidan.
Yes. So what did I say? Zaidun. I did not say Zaidan. Yes. Yes. Okay. If I say the boy's book, what am I saying here? The boy's book. I'm creating a relationship of the book with the boy. This status is known as halate jar. Halate jar. Jarun. Okay. And then inshallah we will go more and more in detail. So if you look at this information over here, al-baytu kabirun. Al-baytu, the house is big.
Big house.
So who's what is the function of bayt in this sentence? Subject. Halat rafa. Okay. In the next sentence, I'm saying ra'itul bayta. You see the tu changes into ta.
Nasab.
Agree? Is the halat nasab. In this sentence, it becomes
Object.
So halat nasab. Brother Khurram, are you following this?
Yes, brother. Thank you.
Is this helping you now a little bit just to get a visual?
Yes, sir.
And I say ana fil bayti. Ana fil bayti. I am in the house. I am in the house. So over here, look at what happened to bayt. Baytu, bayta, al bayti. This tells you how this status changes from the rafa to the nasab to the jar. Inshallah, we'll get more details in the next few sessions to come.
Brother
Okay.
Abid,
Yes, sir.
so when there's a dhamma, then it becomes a subject. And if it is a fatha, then it's an object. And kasra will be the relation.
The relationship. For now, that information is correct.
Okay.
But when we get into dual and jama, this rule will change. So stay put. This is only valid when we are talking about singular nouns. Okay?
Okay, Jazak.
Okay, good. So far, so good, by the way. Now you realize why in the Quran sometime it is the bun sound and then the bun sound and the bin sound. Yeah? Yes? Have you now?
Yes,
If you focus on the Quran now, you will start to see these harakas, and then it will start to get you to think that, oh, this is the function of this noun is either a subject, object, or the relationship. Yeah? Okay. Let's go. And the short description of the proper noun and a common noun, we already talked about it. We said kitabun, a book. But if I say al-kitabu, the meaning changes from the book. So it becomes from a common noun to a proper noun. Baytun, a house, any house. But al-baytu, a specific house. Furqan, I can see you in the camera. You can turn it off. Furqan. Okay. So do you guys get it? Baytun and al-baytu. Now, talibun, a student. Is it common or proper? Common. But if I say at-talibu, what happened? A student.
Proper noun.
Yes, a proper noun. So mudarrisun, any teacher, a teacher. Al-mudarrisu, the teacher. Yeah. So if we go back and take a step back, if I talk about a noun, how many things will come to my mind? Who can tell me?
Fourth thing.
Okay, Jazakallah. So, Brother Kazim, what are those 4 things? Can you give me a preview of what those 4 things are?
Yeah, gender, state, number, status,
Yes.
and
The type.
Type. Yeah.
Okay, what do you understand from gender?
So it can be like masculine or feminine. So
Okay.
basically, muzakkar and muannas. Yeah.
Okay, good. What is the number?
Number is there can be three types. Like one is singular,
Yeah.
dual, and then
Yeah.
more than 2, which is plural.
MashaAllah,
So-
very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So they are called as
Wahid.
Wahid,
Musanna.
Musanna, and Jama.
Very good. Very good job, brother. And what is the type?
Type. I actually do not remember.
Okay, type is whether it's a common or a proper noun.
Common or proper. Yeah.
Right. And what do you understand about the status as of right now?
So there are like 3 statuses. One is nominative, accusative, and genitive.
Okay,
So
good.
basically Rafa, Jar, and Nasab.
Okay, Rafa, Nasab, and Jar in that
Yeah,
order.
Nasab and Jar. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And why do we need to know that?
Because like looking at the based on the ending of the noun,
Yeah.
we get to know like which which status it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
So by knowing that, because this is Arab belongs to the nouns,
Yeah.
it will help us identify the function of the noun in that scenario. Yes. If it's a
Yes.
sentence,
Yes. Yeah.
the
What type
noun-
of sentence?
yes, the function of that noun, whether it's a subject or an object, or we are talking about something which belongs to the noun, then we have these 3
Relationship,
statuses. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Jazakallah khairan. Sister Asmin, can I ask you a question or you're busy?
Yes.
Okay, so could you please repeat what Brother Kazim was saying, that when we think about a noun, what 4 things should come in our mind?
The 4 things are gender, number, type, and status. Gender means whether it's masculine or feminine, and if words are by default masculine, but if they are ending in ta, then it means that's a feminine
Very
word.
good.
Number is singular, dual, or the plural, and the dual words end in an, and the plural, yeah, I don't know about the plural yet. The type is like it's a common or a proper noun. If you have an al in the beginning, that makes it a proper noun. And for the status, it means that it's whether it's a subject, object, or there's a possession or relationship between them. If there is the thing on top, then it's a subject. If it's a zabar, then it's an object, and if it's a zair, it shows the possession or the relationship.
Very good. Mashallah. Very thorough explanation. Jazakallah khairan. You are doing great, mashallah. Okay, Brother Mansoor, can we talk to you for a minute?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam, Brother Mansoor. So when we talk about a noun, what information is coming to your mind?
So the 4 properties of the noun from Arabic.
Yeah. The gender.
Status.
Yeah.
Type and
type. Yes.
It was singular, plural.
Okay, so that we call number, right? So that's right. So we know when we mention a noun, we know the gender, whether it's a male or female, yes, and the number. Okay, what is the number tells you about it? That what are we dealing with when we say number?
So in Arabic, there are 3 categories of numbers. So singular, dual, and multiple.
Plural. Okay, good job. What about the type or the what do we know about a noun, whether it's a specific or a common noun?
So if there is al in it, that is a proper noun. But talking about a particular ism, otherwise it's improper noun. Generally speaking.
Good,
Brother
mashallah,
Abid,
very good. Yes, sister.
There's some sort of a radio or something background noise. I don't know whose it is. So,
okay, let's see. Okay. Brothers, if you have a TV or something playing in the background, please could you mute your mic? Okay, I think it went away now, right? Okay. Brother Taj.
it's still coming.
Yeah. Brother Taj, can I mute you? Let's see. I think Brother Taj was.
That was him, yes.
Okay. All right. So, are we good so far? Sister, let me ask one more. Sister Aiza, would you like to tell me about these 4 properties of a noun?
Yes.
Go ahead.
There is gender, type,
Yes.
status, and number.
Very good. Do you understand what gender means?
Gender means if it's like a boy or a girl.
Okay, good. Very good. Good job. Brother Asim, can you tell me about the type? What is the type?
Could you repeat that? What is that?
Question is, in the noun, we have 4 qualities: the number, the gender, the type, and the status. So what is the type about? So when you think about a type, like we talked about definite or indefinite, what does that mean? If I say a boy, what information can you tell me about the type about a boy? A boy.
One boy, he's a gender, and
gender is male. Number is 1, right?
Yeah.
Type is what? It's a common noun, yes?
Common noun, yes, that's correct.
So that is what a type means. Qism, uski kya qism kya hai?
Okay,
jazakallah khair. Yeah. Sister Amirun Nisa, are you available to talk to us? So, Sister Amirun Nisa, when I say a noun has a status, what information it gives you about that? If you don't know, that's okay.
Status tells us about the subject and object.
Okay. So it tells us the function of that noun, right? Like what is
Yeah.
that state of this? Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Now in the singular nouns, we said there are 3 harakas in Arabic. The dammatan, like 2 damma, and 2 fatha, and 2 kasra. So
Yeah.
when a noun has 2 damma, what status it is? Rafa. And when it has 2 fatha, it is nasab. Yes? When it
Yes.
has 2 kasras, then it is jar. Right?
Yes.
Okay, good. So, brother Fahad, would you like to tell me the same thing about what we just talked about? That when we
Yes,
talk
brother.
about the i'rab or status of a noun, what information do you have? Or
So
what information do you get?
the Arab shows the function that the noun is playing in the sentence, whether it is an object or a subject. And it is the last haraka that actually tells what the status of that noun is. So if it's a fata or
Yes.
fatatani, then it is basically marfu.
No,
It's
dammatan. Dammatan is
a dhamma. If it is dhammatan, then it is marfu.
yes.
And if it is two fatatani, then it is basically mansoob.
Nasab, yes.
And
Mansoob, yes.
if it is kasratan, then it is majroor. It's a jar construction.
Halat jar. Very good. Jazakallah khair. So your understanding is very good. Inshallah, once we get to the examples, then you will start to have more information. Okay, Sister Homa, would you like to add something to that, or you want to repeat some of that information?
Excuse me, brother Abid, I have a question.
Yes.
Whatever the brother just explained, did we cover that in this lesson?
Today we just talked about the status.
No. Sorry, the marfu and mansub, whatever. I don't think
we just looked at, right, because halat rafa in the previous session we said when a noun is in the halat rafa we call it marfu. When a noun is in the status of nasab we call it mansoob. Yes, remember that part? These are just jargon. We can go over that in a lot more detail in the future sessions. So don't worry, you didn't miss too much. Okay.
Okay, but we did not cover it in our lessons, did we?
We did in the previous session. Yes, we did. In the
In
very
this
first
one?
session we
Yeah. Okay, I missed that one. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Very first session we did it. Okay, Sister Homa, would you like to talk about the status a little bit? Do you want to give us an understanding?
Sure. Yes. So the status shows the function of the noun, and it has 3 conditions, which is rafa, nasab, and jar. So rafa will be shown by 2 dhammas, and nasab, which shows that it's actually the accusative or subject of the sentence.
Object of the sentence.
Object of the sentence, and nasab is the object. So rafa will be the subject, nasab will be the object, and jar will show the preposition. Sorry, the malikiyat, we say.
Malkiyat.
Mulkiyat, yes.
Yeah, Malkiyat.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So you have a pretty good understanding about that. Inshallah, we'll get more details once we start writing on a piece of paper. Jazakallah khairan. Now, anybody else wants to add? Anybody else wants to add? Okay, let me ask then, maybe then I can just specifically ask. Brother Imran, what is gender?
Gender is either masculine or feminine.
Yeah, masculine, okay, or feminine.
Yeah.
What are the Arabic words for masculine and feminine?
One is masculine is
Muzakkar. And the feminine is? Muannath. Very good. Very good job. Brother Javed, would you tell us something about the number?
Yes, the number could be single, musanna, dual, and then more than 2.
Okay.
So these are the types of them.
Very good job. Okay, good, mashallah. So anybody who's still not very sure about this? Anybody? Because we're going to move on to the gender now. So if you have any questions or any confusion, because if we don't clarify the confusion, then we continue and then don't get we don't get clarification. So is anybody still having any doubt about this? Go ahead. Who's that?
Abid bhai, I'm not very much clear.
Okay,
I just
about
heard
what?
the word muzakkar and muannas.
Yes.
So I know means masculine and feminine. It was a bit clear. Means, now what are
Okay.
these two words and where we going with this?
So masculine is in English when we talk about a male.
Yeah,
Another word for
masculine and feminine is okay.
Okay, so but we need to know what do we call a masculine in Arabic, and for that we have the word called muzakkar.
Okay.
Muzakkar mean a male, right?
Ji. Okay.
Muannas mean a female. So is that clear or not clear?
Ji. Jazakumullah.
Okay, so basically we are saying when we take a noun, right? If it's a human noun, it is very easy to pick. If I say boy, you know it's a muzakkar. If I say a girl, it's a muannas. But the problem happens when we talk about a non-human thing. If I say kitab, what do you know about kitab? Is it a muzakkar or is it a muannas?
As you said, by default they are masculine.
Muzakkar. Yes.
Yeah,
So
muzakkar, yeah.
yes. So far we have only just talked about high level understanding of these four qualities, and now we are going to jump into the gender specifically in this session to figure out that if everything is masculine by default, how can we figure out if it's feminine? And there are some details which we are going to share after the break because there is 11:01 right now. So let's meet after 10 minutes.
Sorry,
Yes.
you said four qualities.
Yes,
One
four
is
qualities.
muzakkar, and then another one is
No. The quality name is gender.
J.
Under
Okay.
the gender. Under
Gender
the gender
type.
you have muzakkar or muannas. Yes.
Ji.
Under the number you have three things. Either it's a single, dual, or
dual,
more
or
than
plural.
double.
Yeah, plural.
Yeah, plural. Then the type is either is a common or proper.
Proper noun.
In the status we have the rafa, nasab, and jar. Making sense? Got it? Okay. So let's take a break. It's 11:02. We are going to come back after 10 minutes. So don't leave the meeting. Just mute yourself. And we will continue with the gender, inshallah, right after the meeting, after the break, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
As-Salamu Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum salam.
All right. Can you guys see my screen with this camera on?
Yes.
Can you see the screen with the
Yes.
paper? Okay,
Yes.
good. All right, good. And are you able to hear me okay?
Yes, alhamdulillah.
Okay. Is everybody back yet? Looks like they're still awake. Okay, do we have everyone back yet?
I'm here.
I'm here.
Good, good. Okay, so if you guys are back, then let me try to explain this whole thing again on a piece of paper. Okay, so let me know when to start because I don't want to miss anyone yet to understand this. So everybody's back now?
Yes, yes, everybody.
Okay, so we know that we have a word, yes? And then how many types of
Yes.
words we have?
4.
Noun, yes? We
Yes.
have the verb, and then we have the particle. Okay. What are the Arabic for this? This is
Ismun.
kalima,
Kalima.
right? The word is kalima.
Kalima.
Noun is the
Ismun.
ismun, right?
Yes. Yes.
And the verb is fail,
Pelon.
and the particle is the
Harfun.
yes. So we said we are going to learn about the word, and the word is of 3 types: ismun, failun, and harfun. And now we are saying, let's focus on the ism, and that ism has 4 properties. Yes.
Yes.
What is the number 1? We have
Gender.
gender. Very good. Then we have
Number.
the number.
Type.
Type.
Then we have the type. And then we have
And
the status.
status.
So far so good. I mean, this is simple stuff. We just want to know, like, okay, now what do I need to know? I need to know the gender, I need to know the number, I need to know the type, and I need to know the status. So under gender, either I'm going to have a male,
Muannas muzakkar.
okay, or a female, right? Another word for male is masculine. Another word for female is feminine. And then in Arabic, we call it muannas and muzakkar. Yeah. All right. What is gender? Gender is known as jins. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. The number can be 1,
Okay.
or it could be 2.
Singular, dual, plural.
2 plus, right? More than 2, right? So we can say 3, right? So what is the one known as? Wahid.
Singular.
Yes, singular, right? So far, so good. This is English grammar. We're talking about English grammar. The 2 is called dual, and we call it musanna.
Musanna.
Yes. And the 3 is called plural.
Jama.
We call it jama. Right?
Jama.
Okay. The type is, we know it is a common.
Proper.
तो छोटा हो जाएगा.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Common or proper. Now we will find out the Arabic words for this. We will call it marifa, nakira. This is the first time I'm telling you this. Marifa is proper, nakira is common. And we will get more and more into it when we come to the session of type. Okay. The status is 3.
Brother Abid, can you also tell for like Arabic words for number and type, like just how you told jins?
The number is adad.
Adad.
Okay. And the type, we call it qism.
Yes.
And the status is, we calling it i'rab for now. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So rafa, nasab, and jar. So people who looked at the presentation before, maybe if they had any doubt, is this information helping them clarify this?
Yes, Alhamdulillah.
Brother Shaukat?
The only thing, I just want more clarification on status part.
Okay. So look at this. Today we are going to talk about noun and these 4 properties. Yes. And today our focus is on gender.
Okay.
For each of these, we'll have future classes, and this will take at least 2 classes to understand. So if I jump in this, everybody will be confused. So we'll start from the simple one.
Okay.
We're going to gender today. Then we talk about number, we talk about type and status.
Okay.
Today you need to understand, next time when I ask you noun, you should have these 4 things understood high level, that, okay, what are the 4 qualities of a noun? Is gender, number, type, status. When I talk about gender, I need to know about male and female. When I talk about number, I want to know whether it's a singular, dual, or plural. When I talk about type, is it a common noun or a proper noun? When I talk about Arab, is it a halat rafa, nasab or jar? These are the top level concept I want you to help me understand. Yeah?
Okay.
Okay. So if I say, as I said, I'm going to take the simple example again. A boy. Yes. Now tell me the gender.
Male.
Male.
Muzakkar.
Tell me the number.
1.
Single.
Singular. Right? Type. Common.
Common.
Right? The status, you cannot tell me the status until I use it in a sentence. So if I say, a boy went to the school, right?
Yes.
Is boy is the doer of
Yes.
this action? This
So
is the
it's
action,
okay.
right?
Yeah.
So this is another name for doer is subject.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say the status of this boy is Rafa. And if I have to write this in Arabic, I'm going to say the Arabic for a boy is waladun. Waladun. Follow?
Yes.
The Arabic for a boy in Arabic is waladun. If I say Zaid hit the boy. Okay. Now, what was the type of boy over here?
Subject.
Yes? No. Type of the boy. Common.
It was common.
Yes. Now look at this. Zaid hit the boy. Is it still common? What is the gender of the boy?
Proper noun.
Let's look at the
It's
gender.
proper noun now. Specific.
Gender, yes. So the gender is still male. Number is singular. Now look at the type. It becomes proper. Yes? Brother Shaukat, are you with me? Everybody else is with me? That the boy has become proper? Okay, good. Now, what is the function of this boy in this sentence? Is he the object or the subject?
Object.
He is the- right? And Zaid is the
Subject.
Now, when I write this, it will become wala. So this telling me the status of the noun. Yes. If I say boy's book or the boy's book. Yes. So am I giving you a relationship here?
Yes.
Okay. What is the Arabic for boy? The book, kitab.
Kitab.
Now, kitabun will always be written like kitabun. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what is the Arabic for the boy?
Al-walad.
Al-kitab.
No, al-walad, right? Al-walad. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So when you put al, then the waw, lam, and this dal. Wala do. Why? Because it's supposed to be waladun is what? Two dhammatan, right?
Yeah.
So when you add al, one of the dhamma drops. Okay. So I'm going to say kitabun al-waladu. But that doesn't sound right, because when you have the kitabun, this has to be status of jar. Kitabun or kitabul waladi. So understand this. Inshallah, we will come more on this. But I just wanted to give you an example of how to understand these things. Okay, so let's talk about another one. If I say 2 books, and the Arabic 2 books will be, 1 book is
Kitabun.
Kitabun. Okay, we haven't heard about the gender definition yet. But we said by default everything is
Male.
masculine. So can I say kitab is muzakkar?
Yes.
Okay, so if I assume, because I don't know yet how to distinguish the oneness, we haven't gotten there yet. So I'm saying kitab is muzakkar. So what is the gender?
Masculine.
Masculine, yes. What is the number?
1. Singular.
2 books.
2 books.
2,
Gerund.
right? Okay. If I say, what is the type? Is it
It's not clear.
Proper.
Proper.
No, I'm 2 books. Am I saying the 2 books?
Okay.
It's common.
Common.
Common type.
Sister Asmin has a name, hand. Go ahead, Sister
Right.
Asmin.
Yeah. We talked about that the 2 books are where you put alif and noon at the end to show
Yes.
dual.
You're right. And I was getting there because kitabun is wahid. Yes. And then kitabani will be 2 books. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So just wanted to give you more details about this, because before I get to the dual, I want to tell you what the singular look like, right? Kitabun. Okay.
Okay, I get it.
Are we good? Are we able to find now the gender, the number, and the type?
Yes.
Is that detail I gave you so far, is it clear in your mind now that as soon as I mention a noun, what are the 4 things should pop up in my head?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Do you need more examples, or this is good enough? Brother Khurram, are you good with this? Brother Khurram? Okay. All right. So what I want to do now, I want to give you the gender.
Your voice is breaking out, brother.
Can't hear you.
Yeah, your voice is breaking out.
Okay. How about now? Is it good now?
Yeah, good.
Yes, good. Alhamdulillah.
Okay, good. Because I think it switched my microphone without me knowing. Okay. All right. So can we go back to this now? And let's look at some of the details about a gender. There are, Brother Khalid, somebody is still sending information in the chat. Can you please keep an eye on that?
The sound and then
It's just everybody's
yes.
only yes.
Yeah. Is the sound okay now?
Yeah, it's okay. Alhamdulillah.
Okay, good. All right. All right. So gender is the first of the 4 properties of ism. We looked at that. Yes. Okay. So what do we need about, what do we know about gender? Every word in the Arabic language is either masculine, which is muzakkar, or feminine, which is mu'annath. So now you see those details we just talked about, they're going to start to make sense now, because now I'm using them to tell you the future details, right? The default gender of an ism is masculine, right? Or muzakkar. So anything in Arabic, any noun in Arabic we see, by default, we're going to say it is muzakkar, unless we prove that no, it is a muannas. And in order to prove that, we have 6 categories. How many categories we have?
6.
Okay. Now, should we learn about all the muzakkar first, or we just should focus on the muannas because it's a smaller number?
Muannas first.
Muannas, a smaller number.
So if I ask you next time whether this word, this ism is a muannas or muzakkar, you apply the 6 categories. If it falls in those 6 categories, it's a muannas. Otherwise, it is a
Mudakkar.
muzakkar. Okay, so there are 6 categories of feminine words. What is the, if the word does not fall into any one of these 6 categories, it is by default a masculine.
Masculine. Yeah.
Is that information good enough? So far, so good. Are we not getting afraid of this so far? Are we good?
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
Yeah, alhamdulillah. Brother, there are a bunch of new people. They're just very quiet. You guys have to say something once in a while just to help me out.
Okay, so the 6 categories, have you already studied these, or
No,
are you going to?
We are going to do it now.
Okay.
This is Jahan. We'll take you with us. Don't worry. You're not going to be left behind.
Well, I was getting scared.
No. Don't be scared about missing that information. I'm giving you that information right now.
Okay.
All I'm saying to you is these words, muannas, muzakkar, gender, is it start to make sense to you now? Like what we are talking about? Okay, so here we go with the 6 categories. Biologically feminine, and that will apply to anything which is alive. For example, human or animal or things we know that biologically they are male or female, then we know they are muzakkar or muannas. For example, this is the first category. The second category is if the Arabic word has the round tha at the end with the alif hamza at the end or the ya at the end, then that word will be most likely what? Going to be a feminine. And we're going to look at the examples here. So body parts in pair. Do we have 2 hands?
Yes.
Do we have 2 eyes?
Yes.
Do we have 2 nose?
No.
No. So nose is masculine. The hands are feminine. Eyes are feminine. Follow?
Yes.
Do we have
Yeah.
2 feet?
Yes.
Yes.
So feet will be feminine.
Feminine.
So
Feminine.
now if I mention to you body parts, human body parts, then anything which is of 2 is feminine. The rest is masculine.
Masculine.
Okay. Do I have 1 tongue?
Yes.
Yes.
One. Yeah.
Is tongue masculine or feminine?
Masculine.
Masculine.
Do I have 2 lips?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't have 2 lips. That will be really bad if I don't have.
Muannas.
So the lips will be muannas,
One.
right? In Arabic, we call them shafatain. Shafatain means 2 lips.
2 lips.
And there is one of the ayah that did we not give you 2 lips? Did we not give you a tongue? So the 2 lips mean that it is a muannas, right? Body parts in pairs will be muannas. Is specific names of places, and we will go into that. So there are some specific names of places, they will be considered muannas. Non-human plurals, what do they mean? We'll get to that. And the feminine because the Arab said so, right? Because this Arabic language is made by us or the Arabs.
Arabs.
Okay, so if they call somebody feminine, can I argue with him that why you call it feminine?
No.
No, because they are the one who made this language, right? Right? Now, Urdu mein, some people might know Urdu. We have a word called kursi. Yeah. Now, kursi in Arabic might be a male, but in Urdu it's always female. I always going to say meri kursi. If I'm the guy or the or a woman, I'm always going to say meri kursi. I'm not going to say mera kursi. Yeah.
You mean the chair?
Yeah, the chair.
Okay.
Urdu.
Okay.
In Urdu language, from the Urdu perspective, the chair is feminine. But from the Arabic perspective, it's masculine. Making sense?
Yeah.
Kitab in Urdu is feminine. Meri kitab. I don't say mera kitab. But in Arabic, kitab is masculine. Follow? So you have to see every language, they have their own rules. If I say, oh, look, in Urdu, kitab is feminine. Why you Arabic people calling book, male in your language? I can't do that because the Arabs decide what they want to call their thing, what they want to call, right? So let's talk about the category number 1. So if I give you ukhtun, as long as you know the meaning, can you tell me whether it's a male or a female? Ukhtun.
Female.
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 Ummun, mother. Is it a male
Female.
or a female?
Female.
Okay. Bakaratun, cow.
Female.
Female.
Is it a male or a female? Female, right?
Female.
Is it a human or an animal?
Animal.
Animal.
But can you biologically tell me if this is a cow or a buffalo?
No.
You can, right?
No.
I mean, bakaratun is female, but if I say buffalo or what do you call the male cow? A bull, for
Bull.
example.
Yeah.
So is it going to be male or female?
Male.
Male.
Male, because we know that biologically they are identified as male. Similarly, when a word has 3 letters, and there's another the quality here. Remember the second the category was when there is a ta, this round ta, there is a alif and hamza, or there is a ya. So when there is a 3 letters and those 3 letters are followed by hamza or ya or the gol ta, then they were considered feminine. Okay, for example, the word zikra, how many letters are there? 4?
4.
Yes, the zal, the kaf, ra, and ya. So is the ya at the end?
Yes.
Yes.
So this word zikra is feminine. Why is it feminine? Because we just said in this category, if there is a ya after the 3 letters, then this is a feminine. Am I going to argue about that?
No.
No. I just need to learn this. Okay. Somebody is complaining about my voice breaking up. Is it better now or is it still breaking?
Alhamdulillah, it's better.
Okay. Sister Aiza, are you able to hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now, look at this one. In the word hudan, on the other hand, how many letters we have?
3.
3.
2.
So, 3 letters, right?
3.
Oh yeah,
Total how
yeah.
many?
So, yeah.
But the ya is after the 2 letters. Is it after the 3 letters or 2 letters?
After 2 letters.
So this word hudan is not going to be considered feminine. Why? Because it does not belong to this category. The rule is not met. Yes. So zikra, zikra, 3 letters, ya, feminine. Hudan, on the other hand, is 3 letters, not 3 letters, so it's going to be non-masculine. Are you with me so far, guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just specific to this 3 letters only.
3 letters, yes. So we have to follow what are we saying in the categories, right? So let's keep on going. Inshallah, you'll find it will start to make more sense to you in a little bit. Okay. As for the ta, almost all words that end in a ta are feminine. Now, what do we call this ta? We call it
ta marbuta.
Ta marbuta. Urdu में बोलते हैं गोलता. क्या बोलते हैं? गोलता. Or circular ta. Or ta marbuta, to be very specific. Okay. So if I give you these words, al-kubra, is this feminine?
Yes.
Why is it feminine, by the way?
Because there is a kaf, ba, ra, there are 3 letters.
There are 3 letters, and at the end there is a ya. Yes. Over here, al-uli, al-ula.
Al-ula.
So it is also feminine because of this.
No, because ain and lam is only there. Alif lam is the for the gender. Oh, so the type. I'll make it proper now.
No, this word is feminine. Okay, just simple is that. Al-ula is feminine because of this rule up here. Okay, look at the alif and hamza. Is hamra'u? What does hamra mean?
Red.
Okay. Yes, go ahead.
This al-kubra, you said it's feminine?
Yes, it's feminine, yes.
So the condition is minimum 3 letters, you said?
Minimum 3 letters.
So maximum it can be any letter. So minimum.
Well, right now we just stick to the wording it says, right? Because this comes out of the grammar book, not from me. They're saying when a word has 3 letters,
so now
and
it's at
those
4
3
letters,
letters
right?
are followed by the ya or the hamza alif, then we know it's a feminine. Yeah.
Yeah. So in
We're gonna
al-kubra,
stick 3
it's
letters.
5,
Yes.
right?
Al-kubra, because we're not counting the al. Yes.
Okay.
We're not counting the al. Yes.
So,
So
Brother Abid,
kaf, ba, ra. Yes.
sorry, but that does not, the 3-letter rule does not apply to al-ula, right? Because there
Yeah,
are no
that's
3
why my
letters.
question was there.
Okay. You are right. So maybe this is the typo. Okay. Let me clarify this and I'll get back to you. But think about this rule in the way it's written. If there are 3 letters and there is a ya, then we know that letter is feminine. Can we agree to that?
Yes.
Okay, good. So look at the hamra'u. Hamra'u is following by the hamza and alif.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is feminine. And sauda'u. Now sauda'u is, see, in Arabic the colors can be male and female, by the way. Okay. In Arabic the colors can be male and female. So the male for hamra will be ahmar.
Ahmar.
Ahmar is red. Hamra'u is female red, yet or masculine. Aswad is masculine, black. Sauda'u, female, black. Okay. Similarly, we also have this in Urdu. We have Neela and Neeli. We have Pila, Pili. Kala, Kali. Yes? No, not Kala. Kala, Kala,
Kala or
Kali.
Kali.
Okay, so just giving you a reference that in different languages, they could be male and female for certain things. So colors are also male and female in Arabic. Now, rahmatun, if you see this word rahmatun, is it masculine or feminine?
Feminine.
Why? Because of that round ta at the end. Ta marbuta. Salatun, is it masculine or feminine?
Feminine.
Feminine.
Because there's this ta marbuta. Inshallah, we'll do some examples later if we time permitting. But you know, I thought that I'll be able to finish one gender in one session, but looks like we might not be able to. We may have to give another session to this. Agree?
Yes.
Yes, yes, sure.
Okay, body parts that comes in pairs are feminine. Okay. So we need to know them before we can know them, know the meaning. So hand, what do we call hand in Arabic?
Yad.
Yadun.
Yadun. Why? Because by default in Arabic, we write everything with the un sound, right? Yadun,
Yeah.
Muslimun, Kitabun, Kalamun, right? So we will say Yadun. Yadun mean hand. Do we have 2 hands?
Yes.
Yes.
So it's feminine. Ainun, eyes, right? How many eyes we have?
Two.
2. So feminine.
Feminine.
Mirfakun, elbows. How many elbows we have?
Two.
2. In the ayah of the wudu, you will find al-marafiku. Al-marafiku mean your elbows. Wash your hands up to the elbows. Inshallah, in Surah Al-Ma'idah, you will find this. Okay. Shoulders. How many shoulders we have?
2.
Mankibun. Yes. The word for shoulders is mankibun. By the way, is this also adding to your vocabulary?
Yes.
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 Alhamdulillah. Ears. How many ears we have?
2.
Two.
So, uzunun. Okay. Legs. How many legs we have?
2.
Two.
Rijlun. Okay. Now look at the difference between rijlun and rajalun. What is rajal?
Men.
Men.
Man. And rijlun?
Legs.
So can you call a man legs?
No.
See, if you change that one haraka, the meaning changes drastically, right? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, how many cheeks we have?
Two.
Hadun. Okay? How many heels we have?
2.
Akabun. Akibun.
Akibun.
Right? How many lips you have?
2.
Two. Shafatun. Okay? How many feet we have?
2.
Kadamun. Kadam
Yeah.
kisko kehte hain? Okay.
Steps.
And shins. How many shins we have?
2.
Saakun. Now remember that ayah. Saaku bis saak. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala explains death, that when the time of death comes, the two shins go closer to each other, and because the soul is getting out of the body. So now, inshallah, with some of these words, when you read Quran next time, you will, because each one of these names are mentioned in the Quran. Okay, right? Sakun is shin. And now ankles, how many ankles we have?
Two.
MashaAllah. So Qa'bun. And that is also part of the ayah of the wudu, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, wash up to your ankles. Are we excited, by the way?
Yes.
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 Somebody's thinking we should be excited because anything we
I'm
learn
excited.
today.
I'm confused.
Okay, confusion about what?
No, I mean, these words are just like new for me, especially for me. I don't even belong to that culture. I don't know nothing about them. So these are just surprising words. I have to learn before I can just go further.
Yeah, no problem. But see, I'm making it easy by giving you the English version with it.
Easy.
Yes. So alhamdulillah, no need to worry. The very first thing we should do is throw all stress, all worries out the window, because alhamdulillah, sooner or later, at least we are now getting to know this. Yes. Now we read Quran every day. We listen to the bayan every day. We listen to the khutbah every day, but we don't know these words. And what is stopping us? We are professionally doing very high sophisticated jobs. But when it comes to our own language, we are lacking all this. So inshallah, there is no worry. Der aaye durust aaye. Yes? English में कैसे कहेंगे? How do we say der aaye durust aaye?
It's better late than never.
Yeah,
better late than
never.
Okay, good. So now we know the body parts. Okay. Now, not only that, we know that the body parts, we know that as soon as the dual body parts are mentioned, we know they are feminine by gender. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Now, hand in Arabic is feminine. Urdu mein male. Mera haath. Meri haath koi nahi kehega. Yeah?
Yes.
जिन लोगों को उर्दू आती है वो बोलेंगे मेरी आंख, मेरा आंख कोई नहीं बोलेगा. तो उसमें उर्दू में, अरबी में, they're both in Arabic and Urdu, they are both feminine. Yes? But hand is masculine in Arabic. No.
In
masculine in Urdu, but feminine in Arabic. So it's good to know for the reference, right? Okay. Specific names of places. For example, most specific names of the places are feminine. The word school or masjid is not a specific name of a place. So school and masjid is not feminine. But if I say America or Makkah, At-Sudan, Yathribu or Yathribu, Misrun, Al-Maghribu, what are these? These are
name of the places.
feminine. These are the specific.
Okay.
Now, if you're gonna say why, because the Arabs said so, not because I'm saying it. Okay, but there are few exceptions to this rules. For example, they didn't talk about that. I heard somebody had a question. I think somebody had a question.
No.
Okay, so when we get to the number part of the session, you will know what plurals mean. But right now, just read this, that these are non-human plurals. Sayyaratun, cars. Masajidu, masjids. Kutubun, books. So what are they? Feminine. Okay. Now let's look at this one. These ones are feminine because the Arab said so. The Arab said these are feminine, so we are going to just follow them, right? Okay. When they talk about a war, harbun, it is feminine. When they talk about the sky, sama'un is feminine. Shamsun, they talk about the sun, it is feminine. When they talk about the nafs, like nafs is our person, right? Ourselves. Nafsun, feminine. What about narun? Narun mean fire. Fire is feminine. Dalubun, bucket. Yes, a bucket is feminine in Arabic. Sabilun. Sabilun is what? Path. Or when we say fi sabilillah, what does that mean? In the path of Allah.
In the path of Allah.
Yes. Tariqun, also path, like a road or something. So that is also feminine. Asa, a staff, lathi, you know. Ardun, land. Rihun, wind. Okay. Birun, birun mean a well, like a water well. Darun, darun mean house. Yes. Ka'sun, ka'sun mean a cup. Is feminine. Khamrun, wine. Yes. Jahannamu, Jahannamu will be used feminine. Sa'irun, Sa'irun is hellfire, another name for Jahannam. So the name of the fires are feminine. The names of the drinks are feminine. Are you with me so far, guys?
Yeah, and I noticed that everything has got a dhamma, dhammatain, except for one. Asa.
Asa, okay. Well, it is asaun. You can put dhamma, then it's a typo here. You can put asaun. That's no problem. Okay.
Only these specific, or like
Say that again?
many more? So these are the only ones which Arab says feminine, or there are many?
Well, these are most of them, because see, when I say, yeah, for example, let me tell you some other categories. The name of angels will be feminine.
Okay, like Khamarun is wine, right?
Yes.
Sharabun.
So, yeah, anything with the drinking or like drinks, they will be all feminine. So yes, there is more words in there, but I gave you some to keep you going in there, inshallah. So the name of winds is feminine. The names of drinks, feminine. The names of angels, feminine. And some of these words, shamsun, nafsun, samau, these are all feminine. Okay.
What about moon? Khabar? Is it?
Okay, sorry, what was it?
Just a question. Like sun is there, so is it like all bodies like moon or planets, or no?
Yeah, there are more, but for now, if we can focus on these, this will cover quite a bit of our vocabulary. Okay. So let's look at this one. Okay. Look at here. During a harb is what?
War.
War.
Feminine. A soldier was daydreaming. Okay. Looking up at the sama. Sama is the sky. Right? Feminine. Until the shams came up. The sun came up. When he snapped out of it, he realized that he was the only nafs. He's the only one left on the battlefield. Nafsun, feminine. He was surrounded by nar, fire. Right? So he used a dalu, a bucket
Full of water.
To make a sabil,
Road.
a path, a way, right? For himself to a safer earth.
Road.
A safe place, right? Earth means the land or the earth. In the hot blowing rih is wind. He was desperately looking for a bear, not the beer, the bear, the well, the water well. To draw more water from.
Yeah.
In his search, he found an empty dar, a house, inside which there was a cup, full of khamr, of wine. He remembered his fear of Jahannam and Sa'ir, and he used his asa to strike the drink. Because if this cup was full of water or chai or mashroob or Pepsi, he would have drank it, right? But it was full of wine. So he said, no, I remember Jahannam and the hellfire, and he used his staff to strike the drink. So this is story, as you know, this is a made-up story, but it has the usage of all those words we just looked in the previous slide, and they're all feminine by nature. So far, so good?
Yes, Alhamdulillah.
Okay. So today, because of this this session becoming long, I could not do my Arabic conversation, and also I could not finish the Quran. Now, if you allow me, we have 10 minutes, and if you allow me at least 15, then at least we can talk about some Quran. Would you guys be okay with that?
Yes, inshallah.
Yes.
Okay, good. Now, inshallah, we'll talk more about this, but I think today we did cover a lot of material. Sister Homa, you're saying something? Somebody saying something?
No, it wasn't me. Sorry.
Okay, no worries. Okay, so the verses we want to talk about today will make us very, very happy. And we will find out something which we don't know or we don't remember. And once we know this, our worship or our good deeds, inshallah, will go up. Yeah. So this is from Suratul Ghafir. Ghafir mean the forgiver God, the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who likes to forgive. Yeah. It's Surah number 40. And the verse I'm talking about starts with this. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alladhina yahmiluna al-arsha wa man hawlahu yusabbihuna bihamdi rabbihim. Alladhina, those who bear al-arsh, the throne of who? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wa man hawlahu, and who are around it. Who are these people who are holding the whole Malaika, the angels who are holding the throne of Allah and who are around the arsh? What do? Yusabbihuna bihamdi rabbihim. They glorify the praises of their Lord. Right? So they are glorifying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala while they're holding the throne and they are in the company of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then what are they saying? وَيُؤْمِنُونَ بِهِ وَيَسْتَغْفِرُونَ لِلَّذِينَ آمَنُوا. And believe in him. These angels, do they believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And وَيَسْتَغْفِرُونَ, and ask forgiveness. They are glorifying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala while they believe in Allah. And look what they're doing. They're asking for forgiveness. Who are they asking this forgiveness for? Lillazina amanu. For those who believe. Okay, right away. Are you one of those people who believe in Allah?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Did you know, or did you know that these angels are making dua for you? Were you aware of that before?
No.
No.
Do you know that on a daily basis, are these angels only doing this one time a day or some hours, or they are doing from the beginning of time?
Beginning of time.
The beginning of time, and they will do it until the end of time, which is for us the day of judgment. So we didn't know that since we say La ilaha illallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, these angels are who believe in Allah, they're holding the arsh of Allah and they're in the company of Allah, they are glorifying him, and at the same time they're also asking for forgiveness for us. Now tell me, what would you pay a person in this life who is making effort for your protection? Tell me.
Thank you.
Do you have enough thanks for that person who is constantly making dua for you?
No,
Yes.
I don't think so. We can pay him.
Right? So imagine, we didn't know this. We thought we are Muslims, and we are most of the time we're not even happy. We're always sad, or we think because the state of the ummah is so bad and the whole thing around us is so depressing. But if we knew that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has master plan and he knows best, and we are just going through the flow, as long as, remember in the previous session we talked about the people who believed in Allah and they stood firm on it. Remember?
Yes.
Remember we talked about last time? So these verses should increase our iman. It should increase us in hope and happiness. Are we feeling that way or not?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So look what they're saying. Rabbana, our Lord, wasi'ta kulla shay'in rahmatan wa ilma. That you encompass all things by your mercy and knowledge. Does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's mercy everywhere and his knowledge? Yes. So when you need something from somebody, do you glorify them? Do you say nice things to them?
Yes.
We do.
Yes.
So they are saying to Allah, Ya Allah, you are covering everything with your mercy and you know everything. So what you do, or what are we asking you to do? Faghfir. Faghfir what? And forgive.
And forgive.
Who? Lillazina ta'abu. Those who repent. So they are asking for forgiveness and they're saying, Ya Allah, making a request to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Ya Allah, forgive those people who are repenting. Do we make tawbah all day long?
No.
But we do in the salah, right? If we are, alhamdulillah, if we are praying, by default, we are asking for tawbah. So what is repentance? Okay, but still, if after reading this ayah, would it encourage you to increase the tawbah?
Yes, absolutely.
Right?
For sure, yeah.
Right? So at least now I know that somebody on my behalf is constantly making zikr and constantly asking forgiveness for me and also requesting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive me provided I make tawbah. Yes? Wattabi'u sabilika. So they are making the tawbah, and what are they doing? And they follow the way. Sabil. Did we just look at sabil in a few minutes ago? Sabil was the path, right? Sabilillah, Allah's path. Sabilika, your path. Kayfa haluka, how are you? Sabilika, your path. Whose path? Allah's path.
Allah's path.
Because who are they talking to? Who are they making this dua to?
Allah subhanahu
wa ta'ala. Is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in front of them? Because they are the one who's holding the throne and they are in the presence of Allah. They're saying, Ya Allah, those people who are seeking forgiveness and they're following your path, and you have encompassed everything with your mercy and your knowledge. Waqihim azab al-jahim. And save them from the punishment of the hellfire. Did we just look at the azab al-jahim? What is jahim?
Hellfire.
Hellfire. Is it muannas or muzakkar?
Muannas.
Muannas. Very good job. MashaAllah. Okay, good. Are we feeling this? Are we feeling this excitement or this goosebump on your hair, your skin? Yes. Look, if we don't feel that, then we need to really sit down and ponder that this is the book of mercy. This is the book of knowledge. This is the book of wisdom. And this is the book full of guidance and good news. By reading just these verses or just one verse, alhamdulillah, I am feeling happy. Yeah? Or at least I have the desire to become part of this group. Meaning, I want to believe in Allah more by after this. Mera yaqeen, my faith and my firmness in my iman will grow. And if I haven't been doing my tawbah and following the path of Allah, I make intention that inshallah I will follow because I want to be included in the dua of these angels. Agree with me? Yes?
Yes.
Inshallah.
Okay. Inshallah. Ameen. Okay. Rahmatan. Is Rahmatan masculine or feminine?
Feminine.
Okay. Very good. So we say wasita. Okay. Is it masculine or feminine? Apply to those six categories. Apply to those six categories. Are they part of those six?
No.
It's masculine.
No, it's masculine.
If it's not part of that six categories, by default it is masculine. Is it a human or a non-human?
Non-human.
It's a non-human.
Human. You.
Vaseta. No, we're talking about vaseta, right? We're talking about this word.
Yeah, you encompass. Yeah.
Okay. Azaba. Did we look at azab in the feminine category?
No.
No.
So azab is going to be
Masculine.
yes. Al-Jahim.
Is feminine.
Feminine, because we know that Jahim is the name of a fire, hellfire. Yes.
Hellfire.
And we know that this is because the Arab called Jahim feminine, so we said feminine. Agree?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now let's look. So look at the word. The angels who carry the throne and those around it exalt Allah with praise of their Lord and believe in Him and ask forgiveness for those who have believed, saying, Our Lord, you have encompassed all things in mercy and knowledge. So forgive those who repented and followed your way and protect them from the punishment of the hellfire. Ameen summa ameen. Okay, now look at the next verse. Are we ready to look at the next verse?
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Okay, look.
Brother Abed.
Yes, sir.
That waseta, isn't it a verb?
It is. You're right. He caught us. Good job, brother. Is it brother Asim or brother Wasim?
Wasim.
Jazakallah khair, brother. We got carried away in our excitement and we didn't focus on that. But good catch. Yes, it is a verb. Yes. Okay. Rabbana wa adkhilhum jannatin or jannati adnin. So then they're making further dua. He's saying, "Oh Allah, and admit them in the gardens of Eden," or meaning the forever gardens. Allati wa'attahum. To those you have promised them. Did Allah promised us through His messenger that if we follow His Quran and Sunnah and we believe in Him and we don't do shirk, is He going to give us Jannah?
Yes.
Yes. So the dua is continuing. And look what else they're saying. That Ya Allah, enter them in this Jannah you promise them. And who else should go there? Waman salaha. And whoever was righteous. Is saleh. You know, when you say somebody is saleh, what does that mean?
Righteous.
That he is
Righteous.
So waman salaha min abaihim. So not only those people who believed in you and making tawbah and doing, and following your path, not only them, but their fathers, wa azwajihim, and their spouses, wa durriyatihim, and their offspring. You want to go to Jannah alone, by the way?
No.
Do you want to take your family with you?
Inshallah.
Definitely.
So do we need to work on our families?
Yes, we do.
Right? So in this dunya, if I say, okay, I want to go to Jannah and I'm going to pray, I'm going to fast, I'm going to give zakah, I'm going to do all the good deeds. I don't care about my wife or my children or my family or my granddad. We want to do it as a collective effort. Okay. So look, guys, these angels, without our knowledge, making dua day and night in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Do you think it's a blessing to be a Muslim?
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
And then look what they're saying. Innaka antal azizul hakim. Why you want to do all this, Ya Allah? Because indeed you are the mighty and you are the all-wise. So they're again glorifying Allah. This is an etiquette of making dua, that when you're asking the person who's supposed to give it to you, you say a lot of good things to them. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So far so good. That mashallah, just reading 2 verses made my day, and I'm sure with the same association your day. Right? Now we know this blessing is happening on us every day and we don't know. And look, they haven't stopped yet. They didn't stop yet. They're saying waqihimus sayyi'at, and protect them from the evils. Is sayyi'ah, is it like a bad deed? Evil deed?
Yes, evil.
Right? Sayyi'ah is evil. So sayyi'at is the plural of that. So is this a noun? Yes. So does it have a number? Yes.
Yes.
If we look at the gender, it will be feminine, because we just looked at that the feminine plurals are the non-living plurals are feminine. Okay. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they're saying, and protect them from the evils. وَمَنْ تَكِ السَّيِّئَاتِ يَوْمَئِذٍ فَقَدْ رَحِمْتَ. And whoever you protect from the evils that day, which day? The day of judgment. Then verily you have bestowed mercy on him. Got it? On the day of judgment, anybody who was protected by Allah from the evil and he got admitted into Jannah, do you think that he entered into the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala?
Yes. Yes, definitely. Without mercy, he can't.
You can't. So they're saying, Ya Allah, jisko bhi aapne maaf kar diya. Then whoever you have protected from the evils, you have actually bestowed your mercy upon them. وَذَلِكَ هُوَ الْفَوْضُ الْعَظِيمُ. And that is the great success. that is the eternal, that is the utmost success somebody can get. Yes?
Yes.
So what do we know from Hadith and Sunnah? That a Muslim should not rest and stop worrying until he enters the Jannah and the doors of Jannah are closed behind him. That is the day when you are Fawzul Azim. That is the greatest success you can achieve, because then there is no exiting from Jannah. Until that day happen, we still constantly make effort and strive every day to get there, and then we can rest. Making sense?
Yes.
So and protect them from the evil consequences of their deeds. And he whom you protect from evil consequences that day, you will have given him mercy, and that is the great attainment. Yeah. So today I wanted to read from the tafsir, but we ran out of time, and Jazakallah for giving me additional 7 minutes. I hope and I pray that the end of the class, reading these verses together and understanding the meaning, has helped us go get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yeah. And also closer to the Quran. Okay. So Jazakallah khairan. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika. Wa nashhadu la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Jazakallah.
Jazakallah.